Hello and welcome to the Late Night Podcast. My name is Aiden Edwards and I have a special guest here today. His name is Coach Thomas. He's a coach for my school. He's the main coach at my school. And yeah. So, what things would you like to say about yourself?
I live in Pearland. I feel as though I have the best job in the world. Went to college in Nebraska, University of Nebraska, played football there, and just enjoying life.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And, so what does a normal day look like at school? So how does that look for you in this?
This year, totally different from what we've done in the past. Now, masks, everyone has to wear a mask. We start advisory. Everyone has to be spaced out. This year is different as well because normally we would have 7 periods for the day, and this year we have 8. Normally we would have 7th and 8th grade athletics at the end of the day. This year we have 7th grade athletics 2nd period, which is horribly different. And due to COVID-19 and everything that comes with it, we haven't been able to work out like we've wanted to. So I feel as though some of our guys are physically behind. And the trouble with that is we don't know if we'll be able to catch up. So other than that, people are still people, and we're trying to make the world go round without it falling off its axis. So there you have it.
Oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah. So what are some of your hobbies?
Okay, well, naturally, I love sports, all sports. I'm a Houston guy. I'm from Houston originally. Football was my first love, so probably closely followed by track and basketball. And you throw in a little baseball. I had 2 things that I started late in life. I hadn't done in about 10 years. Fishing and golfing. Those were 2 things that I didn't realize would take your mind off of everything other than what you're doing. So very relaxing things. Starting to meditate. That's been good. And have been reading more. So more than normal. So yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can read. I just not for long. It's like it's super hard for me. I can read for about maybe like half an hour, and then I go after that I have to stop just because my head just starts to hurt for some reason because I'm not used to read for that long.
I hear you. Well, I mean, reading is fundamental. It's the more you read, the more you know. So I would encourage to try and build that stamina to at least an hour a day, at least. So everything's a reading test these days. So you might want to grow that vocabulary.
Yeah. But so how do you feel about school reopening? And you think it's better if we stay online, or do you think we should stay in person?
Well, it kind of depends. If your immune system is not strong enough, if you have some conditions, that may hinder you with getting sick, then I'd probably stay at home. But if you're going to come to school, I would make sure that you're protecting yourself as well as others from you to keep everything good. I loved going back. I love seeing the guys and the girls, in advisory. I kind of just wish that COVID would go away. It's been rough, but it's been pleasant challenges here and there to keep things going. I don't know if I could have dealt with this COVID stuff as a youngster, because it just doesn't seem real. So
it's not easy, I would say, for like us, even for like everyone actually. Mostly the young ones. Being young is mainly, it's not really like young, but mostly people in their like 14, 15, 16, it's like those ages, because those ages is when they like need people to like say hi to and do stuff like that. They need like interaction. Some people like staying inside and being alone, so it's like half and half for some people, and some people like it, some people hate it.
Yeah. It's a lot of gamers, a lot of introverts. This hasn't bothered them at all. They're still on schedule, but extroverts have they've been struggling. I think I'm more on the extroverted side. Not a whole lot, but about 65% leaning toward the extroverted side, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
For me, it's like half and half. It's like with some people, like it's not much people, but with some people I get like fun and I'm over excited. But mostly I don't say anything. I mostly sit there.
Totally get that.
So how do you think the coronavirus will end? Like, how do you think we'll have a vaccine, or like it would just leave?
I think both. I think that they're working on the vaccine. It takes longer than what they're trying to rush out, but I also think that the planet will continue to evolve, and those things will die out, and we'll go back to as normal as we can once it does leave. But I do think vaccines will pop up, and people will it'll also leave and go on about its business.
Yeah. Whew, okay. So can you say how you started your career? Like, how'd you get through the coaching?
Okay. I coached when I was in college. I helped coach a little league team, and sports has always been something near and dear to my heart. So interaction with people, helping people grow through sports, has been something that has helped me, just from my little league days to my junior high days and my high school days. The interactions with those coaches either helped sway me towards sports or would move me away from them. Little league, I had great little league sports, played little league baseball, played little league football, and my coaches were great. They were motivators. They were inspirers. They had vision. My junior high coaches, not so much. They were pretty rough. They were aggressive. They were hands-on. When I was in junior high, your coaches at your schools were considered your parents away from home, and they could, paddle you and talk to you as if they were your parents. It was a little different. So my junior high coaches they were pretty rough. I mean, I remember a time where um, a defensive lineman. He was a little bitty guy, but he was super good and he was super quick. And he was a starter. He was in the 8th grade. I was in the 7th grade. And in Little League, I was a running back. So I was thrown into the defensive line as a 7th grader, going against these two all-district 8th grade guys, gigantic guys. So here I am, probably weighing 100 pounds soaking wet, and these guys are weighing 215, 220 in 8th grade. So I'm watching, observing the guy in front of me about to run a play, and the coach comes over and tells him he's in the wrong gap. He was supposed to be in the B gap, and he was in the A gap. And the coach kicked him a flip, kicked him in his bottom, and turned him a total flip. Yeah. And I was shocked. And so after practice, one of the other coaches said, "Hey guys, we have a lot of guys missing practice. If you miss practice anymore, your equipment will be gone." So me not really feeling as though I had a personal relationship with those coaches or even with my teammates, that seemed to be my opportunity to put football on the shelf until later. So the next day I missed that practice, and the following day I came to see if my equipment was in the locker, and it was gone. So the next year I played basketball. Didn't play football. And my freshman year in high school, someone put the notion in my head that I needed to play quarterback. So I decided I was going to be a quarterback, and had played no junior high ball, but ended up beating those guys out and starting. So, yeah, it was. And again, the relationship that I had with my high school coaches were great versus the relationships I had with the ones in junior high. So, yeah. Those influences at an early age and throughout Little League, junior high, and high school kind of helped shape me into being who I am and why I like to help youngsters, because not everyone knows what they're going to do. I mean, the way I hope that I can either inspire them to go, harder and dig deeper at that sport, or make them realize that it really just isn't for me. So, but still keeping a good relationship in between.
Yeah, I understand that as well. Oh, wow. I understand everything over the past few years, because I think ever since I've been here, I've never really understood why you've done so many things. And now that I see that, like, I hear from you, I don't understand. It makes sense. But have I ever I don't think I've told you the story of how you like scared the life out of me.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, it was just one time. I think it's in 6th grade.
Tell me about it.
So it was in 6th grade. It's in 6th grade, and it was maybe football, and it was the last one. It was me. I was on a team, and all of us with the off field. Me and my team were on the end of the field, and because it wasn't our turn to hop on the field. So anyway, this kid next to me is an 8th grader, and he says a cuss word, which I wasn't paying attention. And then I see you, I see you from all the way across the field, like halfway across the field, and you yell out my name, like, Edwards, was that you? I was like, what? He was like, was that you saying that buzzword? And then like I'm staring at you, and you're staring at me, and you're like staring at my soul, like, oh my god. It was like, I was like, he is about to hurt me. And then I was like, so no sir, it wasn't me. And then he I'm glad the 8th grader steps up. Said he stepped up. He stepped up, and I was like, oh my god.
Who do you remember which 8th grader it was?
I'm not sure, but he was huge. It was I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right, yeah. We don't go for that cursing on campus. I mean, some guys, they hit a switch once they leave campus and do things that they shouldn't do. But we definitely will not stand for that type of language on campus.
hmm so I have this question.
Yeah.
So, is you English? Do you have a first like a story you can say, like anything like a funny story that ever happened?
Funny story.
Funny story.
Got tons of them. Let's see. So I'll go back to my little league days.
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother, she didn't leave the house a lot, especially to come and spend time with her grandchildren. So I had a football game, and my dad told me that my grandmother said that she was going to come and watch me play a game. I mean, this was the most exciting news I'd heard in a very long time. So I was getting all pumped, and yeah, she's gonna come and watch me play, and I'm gonna do the most amazing that I've ever done, and I'm just super excited. And it was against a pretty tough team. So I see her; they're all walking. They're about to sit in their lawn chairs, and we're playing the game, and the game's going pretty good. And I'm still thinking, like, man, I need to do something really big because I need to like score a touchdown. I need to do something really big to show her that I'm so grateful that she was able to come to my game. So we're on defense, and we're on the 10-yard line, and the team that we're playing is going from the end zone to out of the end zone, from the goal line toward the other way. So I'm about to blitz and rush through and make this great sack.
Mm-hmm.
But the quarterback, I rushed through so fast that the quarterback stuck the ball out, and I took it from him. Mm-hmm. But I got myself turned around. So I ran through the end zone, ran all the way back 100 yards the wrong way. And my teammates were trying to tackle me. No one could tackle me. No one's going to stop me from scoring this touchdown. So I'm running as fast as I can, just avoiding everyone. Everyone's trying to tell me, no, turn around. And I'm just like excited, like, yeah, I just got the ball. I'm about to score a touchdown. And I ran the other way, got to the other end zone. It was this guy who used to play for the Houston Oilers. His name was Billy White Shoes Johnson, and he used to do like a chicken dance almost when he scored. So I did the chicken dance and everything, and then I gave the ball to the referee, and then I saw the referee put his two hands together and say safety, and man, it just crushed me. The other team's fans were laughing, and man, I was destroyed. I'm looking like my grandmother just saw me make a total nut of myself. But in the end, it was like, look, we know what you were trying to do, so it was all good. She said she enjoyed the day, and it was good. But here I am thinking I'm impressing everyone, and I just went the wrong way and scored 3 points for the other team.
Oh wow.
So yeah, moral to the story is when you score a touchdown, hand the ball back to the ref instead of doing a dance. Keep humiliation down.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh wow. You ran the full 100 yards the other way.
It probably was 105 because I ran into the end zone and then turned around.
Huh.
So, I don't know. I guess it should have been a touchdown because I crossed the goal line. But then when I went back the other way, I don't know if the refs even saw me cross the goal line that fast.
Yeah.
Maybe it was from the one, because I think they would have called it a touchdown had I just crossed the goal line.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe it was 99 yards the other way.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So we have fact of the night. Fact of the night. So, so this fact is turns out this was actually interesting for me as well. You can lose up to 30% of your taste bud while you're in flight, like while you're on an airplane.
Oh, okay.
You-
I didn't know that. Up to 30%.
yeah,
Is it because of the elevation that you're rising to?
I'm not sure. I think so. I have to look more into that. Hey guys, it's Future Aiden here, and you know how I said I didn't know how you lose 30% of your taste buds when you're in an airplane? Well, I know now. It's because of the dry air and the low pressure. It's yeah, it's because of that, and that causes your taste bud to be less sensitive to sweet and salty foods. And somehow even the jet engines impact that. How does that even work? I actually don't know how the jet engines impact that. Like, I've been looking for a while. Wait, I think I may have found it. Okay, I haven't found it, but still, that is the one thing I know. So I'm gonna let y'all get back. Alright, bye. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, there's no way. But I was like, you know what? Still, I'm gonna have this.
Yeah, man, I have to fact check that one, so you at least find out why.
It's okay. I'll probably like fix that later. But now we
Gotcha.
have one more thing. Quote of the night. When a flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. So,
When it does not bloom,
yeah, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. Which makes sense, because like if you think about this, it's basically referring to like a person. Let's say a person who is a friend group on his left and a friend group on his right. Let's say we put him on his left, and then he turned this to the smart guy. Let's say he's like have all these, he has all A's, stuff like that. But then let's say he switches friend groups, and then all of a sudden he's starting to fail. He's starting to fail and not be as great of a person. That's what I think this means, basically.
gotcha.
So,
Yeah, that's about it.
well,
Makes sense.
is there anything else you have to say? Anything else at all?
No, kind of wishing this weather would leave like as bad as I want COVID to leave. The way it's looking, man, I wouldn't be shocked if we didn't have school tomorrow either, because it's rained significantly today, which just leaves more flooded waters. Yeah, just wishing everyone would be safe.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Alright, so thank you for letting me interview you, and we can all have to talk on Zoom. This was fun.
Oh, very welcome, man. Very welcome.
Yeah. Alright.
All right. Well, shoot, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.
Alright, bye.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Alright, thank you for everyone for listening in. This is Aiden Edwards, and I'll see all y'all later. Bye.